Hi, this is Mike with Skull Dynasty. It's another cold day in Philly. When I woke up this morning, it was 14 degrees out. There's snow everywhere. Um, Spring is just around the corner, about like 2 months away now, before baseball season starts. So today we're gonna take a look at. It's not my top 10 Dynasty rankings, but the top 10 guys I really like headed into 2022, um, that I really like. And the reason why I like all these running backs that I'm going to list off today is most of the running backs are really athletic. I like athletic running backs. Most of them are really excel in the passing game, and most of them are bigger backs as well. And there are three things I really consider when drafting a running back or trading for a running back. So I'll get down my top 10 favorite running backs that I like. And there's a few sleepers in there, especially the last one. So I'll go over the list. Obviously, number one, the best back in the league is Jonathan Taylor. Um, he is the best running back in the league in football right now. So I know it takes an arm and a leg to get Jonathan Taylor, but it might be worth it to get him, especially if you're, a few pieces away and you need a running back to get you over that hump. Jonathan Taylor might be that guy. You might have to give up 3 first-round draft picks for him, but it might be worth it. The next guy on my list is DeAndre Swift. The reason why I like DeAndre Swift is he's really a shifty back. He's really good in the passing game. Um, he reminds me of Aaron Jones and Kamara, that aspect, and he might last a while in Dynasty as well. Not that I recommend holding a running back for a long time. I would probably sell him after the age 24 season, but DeAndre Swift is an excellent running back. The next guy on my list is Javonte Williams with the Broncos. He's going to get more work in 2022. Melvin Gordon's getting older, and he had an excellent 2021 season, so them numbers are just going to increase this year. He's a really good grinding back. So he's my number three guy. My number four guy on the list is Antonio Gibson's. He has been accumulating a few injuries over the last couple years, but the talent is there, super fast. I would like to see him get more third down usage in college. He was a really good receiver, so I don't know why they don't phase J.D. McKissick out of the game plan and see what Gibson has. I would like to see him get more of a workload there. J.D. McKissick is a good player, but hopefully Gibson can get more third down work. Next guy on the list is Cam Akers. The way the Rams like to use their running back in 2022, he might be the Rams workhorse, getting, I would guess, anywhere between 17, 18 carries a game, and hopefully about 5 targets in the passing game. He's looked good since he came back from the Achilles, besides the Tampa Bay game. But Tampa Bay has a really good defense, and the playoff, and even the Niners did too. Yesterday, Cam didn't look that great, but the first game back, he looked good. I expect him to come back next year even better with the time off. He's got like months to recover from that injury, even more. He does have a high risk, so if you want to risk adverse, you could definitely try and trade him. The move I'd like to make if you were to try to trade Cam is maybe going instead of a running back to running back move, maybe go to a running back to maybe like a wide receiver two, with some upside. So if you can get like somebody like Higgins, Pittman, if you're worried about that risk, that might be a good move to make. The next guy on my list, number 6, is J.K. Dobbins. He's coming back from an ACL injury, so he does have high risk but high reward. In 2020, Dobbins was super effective whenever he got a carry, especially with Lamar Jackson back there. I got to worry about him as well. and it opens a lot of stuff for the Ravens running backs, no matter who's back there. And Dobbins is a really talented back, so I expect them to have a good year as long as they ease them back in. I would like to see Dobbins maybe get eased back in 10 to 12 carries the beginning of the season, see how it feels, and then maybe crank it up by week 4, week 5, get them really revved up and go ready to go, get them like 15 to 18 carries a game. I would like to see that. And he does get in the end zone too. 2020, I believe he had somewhere around like 10 touchdowns, give or take. I don't have the exact figure, but he gets in the end zone. The only thing Dobbins might be lacking is in the passing game. He might not get many receptions. Hopefully he can get like 25, 30 in 2022. The next guy on my list is Travis Etienne. He's also coming off an injury. I really liked Etienne as a prospect last year. He was actually my number one guy coming out. I first saw the film of him because I thought he was going to come out in, 2020, and then he stayed an extra year. I was really high on him then. I thought he had really good blazing speed. Back then, he needed to work on his passing game a little bit, and he did that the last 2 years of college. I expect big things from Etienne as long as he's healthy. And with a new coach in Jacksonville, that's even better. So the next guy on my list is Elijah Mitchell. I really liked him coming out last year. I saw him get picked in the 6th round. The Niners had Mostert and Sermon and Jeff Wilson, so you're kind of unsure of the situation there at the Niners. They cycle through running backs left and right. I really liked Mitchell 40 time, the 4.35 40 time last year. I really like that, and he was an effective runner this year. He battled through some injuries, just like most of these running backs on this list. That's just the way the NFL is nowadays. So, next guy on my list is Breece Hall. I'm really high on Breece Hall. A lot of people aren't really high on Breece Hall. From what I've seen from the film, I really liked what I seen. I think he could be an effective 3-down pass. He's not a liability in the passing game. He has pretty decent speed. I think he's supposed to run about the 4.45. He's about 220, so no weight concerns or anything like that. I think he'll be a really good runner this year, right from the start. Just an overall good player. And then the next guy on my list is a super dark horse kind of sleeper. I was watching maybe like 3 or 4 different film on this guy. His name is Jerome Ford, and I was going through a lot of the rookie prospects, see if there's any guys I like out there. And I went through all the running backs, and there was a couple guys that really stood out to me, and Jerome Ford's one of them. And the reason why I like Jerome Ford is he's a bigger guy. He's over 220. He has really good line awareness. He's really shifty at the line. He has good speed, 4.4. So this guy is projected to go in rookie drafts, I think 2nd or 3rd round, and I think he'll be a steal there. He might start out as 2nd string, 3rd string, work his way up the depth charts, kind of like Khalil Herbert did. So I really like Jerome Ford a lot. That's my list for today. I'll make a video probably next week. More rookie videos. Maybe I'll do like rookie mock draft, the top 12 or top 24. Something of that sort, or maybe dive deep into each rookie running back that's coming in. That's it for today's video. Like and subscribe below. Have a nice day. Bye.